This is the Sunshine Cathedral perspective. Hit new video game focuses on exploring the stars and religion. Deep space adventure thrills, quests, space pirates, religion. Yes, in the new video game Starfield, players amid battles, death-defying escapes, and thrilling rescues also seek enlightenment in outer space and find it in acts of generosity and mercy or in simple contemplation. Without giving any answers, Starfield gives players plenty of opportunities to find some, including joining any of its three religions, the Sanctum Universum, which sees, as its name suggests, all things as holy, the enlightened and atheistic faith that reveres human kindness, and House Varun, a destructive cult of death that worships the great serpent god, while the good folk of Sanctum Universum and the enlightened are busy feeding the homeless and asking, is God real? The renegades of the House Varun spend their time destroying spaceships in their god's name. And as we would like to see happen in real life, good deeds are admired and praised by the non-player characters, otherwise known as NPCs, while bad deeds are frowned upon. The video game has attracted the attention of people who know video games and who also know religion. Former game store owner and religion reporter Tracy Simmer noted and liked that Starfield, unlike other video games that are antagonistic toward religion, cause a refreshingly positive light on faith and its people. Well, why not? I mean, video games are played by more and more people. A lot of people are learning about life from video games. I've got kids in the family who are 3, 4, and 5 years of age, and they know more about handling a video controller than I ever will. So one would expect that certain lessons will start coming from those games. And if we have a game where it starts asking questions about who are you, what do you want to be as you go out into the world, then yeah, I think it's a nice idea.
My doctoral thesis is about how queer people get their religious needs met, their spiritual needs met from popular entertainment. This was written several years ago. I didn't include video games in that. If I updated it, I think I would. I was talking about cabaret and film and theater and television. But I think this is another thing, because these are all ways of creating and communicating myths. Mm-hmm. And myths are stories that help us within ourselves discover deep truths, deeper than the storyline. But the storyline helps us have an internal journey where we find truths for our lives. And so this seems like this could be, now not all myths are enduring. The Star Trek one is, oh, that's good. That's good right there. Mm-hmm. But it's not all of them are enduring. But if this turns out to be an enduring one, then good. Then this is another spiritual avenue. This is another way that people can explore their faith. And what I love about the three, that they give you three, because that's the most realistic, because usually in these fictional worlds, there's one religion. There's one government, one religion, one or maybe two ethnicities. It's all very homogenous, which is not how the life is, not in our world. And that they've created three religions, and that they sort of reflect the kinds of religions that we have. There's the one that's sort of mystical and universalist, where everything has sacred value, everyone has sacred value. There's another one that's sort of humanistic. It's more about critical thinking and more about what you do than what you believe. Is there even a God? Who cares? Let's feed somebody. So these two sort of progressive brands of religion, the universalist and the humanist. And then the third brand, these snake people, the fundamentalist. We know what you have to believe, and if you don't believe it, we're going to hurt you, we're going to destroy you, we're at war all the time, and we're going to be the winner. So it seems to model reality, and that there are different ways to be religious, and maybe 2/3 of them are healthy ways, but not every way to be religious is a healthy way.
I can barely manage Candy Crush and some of these other little games that I do. I'm going to look forward to doing this because it's something like there's some lessons there, there's some principles there, and the influence it will have on younger generations and the retoolage for some older people like me who want to play it. But it's just, I think it'd be fun to engage it and then see what the thought process that comes out of that, and hopefully we just remind people as they play it, there is good to be out there and good to be had, whether you're in this world or that world. Let's find the good in all of it. We are excited to tell you about our next adventure with our Global Fellowship. In 2024, we will be going to where the hills are alive as we explore Austria and Alpine Europe for Gay Oktoberfest. Space is extremely limited, so make sure to go to happeningout.travel/sunshine to reserve your space now.
Would you like to join the Queer God Squad on a special winter cruise in 2024? Well, now you can. You will visit Cozumel, Mexico, Grand Cayman, and Ocho Rios. And you can even add an open bar and Wi-Fi. Join us by going to happeningout.travel/sunshine.